Hey, I am sorry. I am like the whole day late. And some. Here we are. Sure. Oh, right on time. I got it in. I got it in. It is ready to go. There we go. High level, bottom level, top level. Look at me. All right, here we go. Go into the vortex, and then we're in the void. Hello, everybody. Oh, we don't think we need black light, do we? It floods it. It's good angles. I think it's for this. I don't really care. How's everybody doing? I'm exhausted. I've been editing, so I was yeah, and I made some shorts today. But hello, welcome to My Manic Mondayz, where movies and mental health meet. My name is C.J. Robles, and I'm here to it's my interactive vlog. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How many of you have been here before? Is this your first time? Have you had a hangout here before? You watched any good movies lately? Are you busy? I'm only doing a short show today because I am exhausted. I got some good news, and I think I'll start doing some more updates. And I think I'm understanding what to do with YouTube. But I got some really good news on our movie. I am down to officially. I mean, just in the last bit of it, the last little touch up, but I'm done with the movie, so I'm ready to screen it. Yeah, it's pretty good movie, I gotta say. Sick and twisted. I even changed we changed the tagline a little bit. Man, I'm going through I have to go through real quick and make some space, and I'm going through all these, like, weirdo videos of me, and I have, like I just look like I do look like a complete weirdo and all these things. The one time I was on here and, I was on live stream on IG and somebody said, "You look completely different, man." Oh, man, well, whatever, we'll figure it out. I don't care too much. But how's everybody doing? So let's talk about it real quick. I'm enjoying editing. Editing has been fun. I found I refined my love for it again. Thing is, it takes a lot out of me, so I gotta like no, I kind of paper edit now. I'm not in a hurry to. I mean, I'm quick, but I'm not like in a hurry to like to mess up or anything. I can't do it that way. But no, I really do enjoy this movie. I really did enjoy editing it. It has been fun. I've been having a great time, especially the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, because I kind of caught fire, and the editing process got just not easier, it just got more fun. While I was editing the movie, like it was way more fun than I anticipated. Like and then I've learned also too. There's a lot of troubleshooting I have to do, and I'm so happy that I worked on that. So happy I worked on like time management and stress and then work environment and everything because man, some of this stuff will just piss you off, and you're gonna want to like just quit. But nah, it's all right. You just keep going, take breathers. Let's see. I'm trying to remove another photo, but I like all these photos, but I don't need this one anymore. But all right, here we go. No, I'm just here. But here's the new. Sorry, I'm more organized now. Here's the old. It's the same poster. Thick and twisted. These jokers kill for real. That was what we first did, but now I switched it this year. I like this one. Thick and Twisted, Pflugerville's finest, the P is silent. So, yeah. Oh, I did it wrong. Not this is not the one I wanted. I revealed the wrong one. Did I do one of those? Oh, that's before I did the yeah, because this is the one I like. Yeah, because Marcia, shout out Marcia, she she gave me a little tip, or she just like we had fun with I showed her the poster because I changed it to so you just saw that right now. So you saw what I showed you, the original one, and then I switched it to the P is silent. And then Marcia, she said, "Hey, why don't you spell it like this?" And she was right. It worked out. So this is the old one. The P is silent. But then, oh, sorry. Pflugerville is silent. The P is silent. And now we switched it to, there we go. Thick and Twisted. Pflugerville's finest. The P is silent. So if you know about Pflugerville, Texas, it's north of Austin. I live in South Austin. I'm like, damn near on the highway. Um, what do you call it? Like, it's different, right? And Pflugerville's like a suburb or a borough, I guess you would call it, something like that. But that's where Ty lives, and that's where the spot's at. So if you know about the spot, you know where the movie's shot. So yeah, just finalizing some final things like this, some touch ups. Getting ready to we're gonna screen it at Ty's house. I'm happy to share the ending with him, and then what do you call it? I'm excited to share this. I've had somebody ask about streaming. Not yet, not yet. I'm gonna wait on it. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna do a release, and then we're also gonna do like a cast and crew screening. I want to treat it. We didn't mean to have like a feature. I just thought we shot a bunch of scenes and we just kept going, and I was like, oh, cool. I've never. We shot 4 days. That's crazy. I just never thought the way we shot with no script, no storyboard, just half a shot list, and we just had fun with it. And we kind of knew where we were going with stuff. And continuity wise, it's a very low budget movie, but man, it's fun. It was so fun. It was like get together with your friends and we're just comedian friends and just make a movie. And it's taken me a whole year to edit this thing because I was trying to figure out how can I do this? How can I sit down? How can I this I feel like editing ages you. I feel like I don't want to age, so I don't want to you're stationary. So I have like an upright desk and sometimes like I'll move around. We have an island, so I'll put this on the island and I'll edit standing. Yeah, I don't like sitting down too much. But also the screen, I think it's hard bad for you, and I don't like looking at the lights too much anymore. My contacts are old, so I have to get some new ones. But it's just it's I don't know, always on the phone, your eyes squinting, and just I don't know. But that's why I do like this hybrid thing. Like I'm about to figure out editing more. I did more paper editing. Like I knew where I wanted things to go and connect them. And once I figured that out, I was like, okay, then I'll just do digital like this. It got easy. But even like right now, I was able to do like use Photoshop and make I forgot to even push it. I thought I pushed it. Oh, you know what? I push it. You know what happens? You gotta move it. There we go. There we go. 130. But I did that like in between while the while the credits were rolling. But not so but man, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. It's fun. I think taking writing classes and then being part of being two acting troops. Technically, I'm a dark horse in a third group, but come at me. But that's only because I tech and by pure joy luck, I got to be the tech for 2 years straight. So I enjoy that I put my time with them, and they've shown me a lot. And they're some of the coolest people I've ever met. So working with people in improv and then working on movies is like I don't know. I think I hear a lot of bad things about improv. Make fun of improv actors. Make fun of. I mean, I'm an improv actor. They'll talk bad, annoying, loud. There's some people like that, but that's in any circle, in anything you do. So you know, but we're being at the theater for 4 years and still working there. But now it's crazy because now it's like I'm doing I'm doing tech only a few nights, and then I'm more at doing my own stuff now. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, that woke me up. Sorry. Ooh, something in the air. No, but I like working at theater. I love that. I like the energy. I like getting the new ideas. Now I'm at 3 theaters now. Cold Town Theater is new to me, and then Dartree Arts Center. I've been there almost a year now. November will be my 1 year anniversary with Scandalo. I do have a lot of video I have to upload, and I have more things for promotion. It's just a lot, and also like I spend a lot of time on my phone, and I don't like doing that. So I like cutting it down. Being on your phone for 4 hours is not that much, and that's a lot. I mean, that's fast. You watch like video clips or anything, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, all that adds up. So like I'd rather take that time and put in the editing and then learn how to compound that editing. But I'm proud of this movie. This is fun. Also, Critters All You Can Eat is gonna be out streaming on YouTube on October 30th. I'll share the link. But your boy's in it. I played Mitch the Ditch. But yeah, I gotta watch that movie tonight. I'm gonna watch Critters too. I've kind of been doing this creature feature things. I want to make one. I want to make a creature feature. I want to, especially with these guys, the guys I worked with, they're so easy to work with, and we just figured it out. I let some guys kind of give me some angles on directing. Like they thought this should be shot like this, and I was kind of like, I don't have anything for that, so let's just try that, and it was fun. So I've been just here, ready to do this, and I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited to show people. I want to, but throwing Electronico Fantastico, I'm on my 7th one. Hopefully I'll get a 7th one before the year's out. But doing that and seeing what I can do with that showed me a lot. But when I started showing my short videos, because I needed to fill time with Electronico Fantastico, I needed to fill time. When I started showing, see, I show that. What do you call it? When I started showing my movies, my short movies that I have on my YouTube, like they're not meant for the phone. They're not meant for this. They're not meant for me to be like. I don't know, I feel like this is giving me bad angles. I'm not meant to be like on this. They're intimate, yes, but man, in the theater, there's like in that small theater, there's perfect. So I want to do that more. I want to do more of that. I want people to see my movies in the theaters. Get people. I don't know. Get out of the house. I don't care. But if you want to stream it anyways, I know people are going to leave, so I'll do that too. Help this independent filmmaker figure this out. It's fun. I enjoy it. I haven't done stand up in a minute because if I'm on stage at least once a week and I'm practicing once a week, that's 2 nights, and then I've been doing basketball too, and then I work so it's like 4 nights I'm not at home, and 3 nights. I mean, I'm at home, but like it's broken up for at least me being on for at least minimum an hour. And I used to be when I used to wait tables. I was before my son was born, I was I was working doubles all the time. And then as he started getting here closer and closer, I started working less and started putting more time into school and the more of my filmmaking. It was more of a path or journey that I didn't even know I was on. I just knew I just keep taking classes, figure it out until it clicks. But it's like taking business classes, taking graphic design classes, taking animation classes, and then film classes weren't fun for me. But the history and film classes were fun, and that's where I really like. That's where I really love. It's where I enjoy like Kevin Smith movies, stuff like that, where there are like there's a time where he bottled some really good like writing and independent stuff, and you do it yourself. Now he's all over the place, but I want to get my because I have a Chasing Amy movie. I have one. So let me get I want to get to my Chasing Amy, but we gotta do Clerks, and we gotta do Mallrats, and then we can do Chasing Amy. I need to get some more because editing was fun. Let me tell you guys, I really enjoyed once I got the groove of really like editing, because I knew how to do it. I just put the work in. But once I really I wanted it, and I started putting the audio in, and I started cleaning it up, and now I was like, oh, that sounds better. Oh, that looks great. Oh, that doesn't look good. Why does that bother me? Like I'm in control right now. So let me get a good piece. Let me do a good cut. We shot 4 days of footage. I did not know what we were gonna have. I knew we had something, but I thought it was gonna be like a 17-minute short or 31. Now we're looking at a 110, 111. So it's got legs. It's goofy. Now after seeing what a birth looks like, and going through a whole like 9 months of things that I basically spent a little bit over 9 months of this movie. Um, yeah, I want to see it do things. I want to, you know, if anything, hey, it sucked. I was like, all right, thanks. Thanks for the comment, but I would prefer like, hey, not bad, dude. What else you got? Got a lot. Got a lot. But also too these side quest things. So I've been going on side quests. And I think I want to do something about it. That cougar thing. I'm telling you, like I don't know if y'all been following me, but I have been there's the monkey boys were talking about cougars. And look at this, already 5 hearts. Like they were talking about cougars, and I just decided to be like, all right, fine. I'll give this guy some knowledge. So I dropped some knowledge on them, and this thing is out of control. 917 likes, hearts, and then my follow up because they asked me a few questions already has 99. Excuse me. That's a lot of interactions. And by the way, I'm looking at some of these profiles. They're real cougars. This is great, and they're interacting and talking to me. Wait, who's this? And yeah, I'm reaching out now. So social media is kind of yeah, it's getting a little real for me because I get randos try to like reach out to you and stuff. So that's why I'm gonna get back on my Patreon. So you get a hold of me, you gotta pay. Here it's free. You can talk to me on Mondays or Tuesdays. Sorry, it's on Tuesday night because last night I crashed out. I did the this is bothering me. I did the I got everything ready and at like 9:30 it just hit me. I got tired. But I've been up since 2 in the morning though. Yeah, I gotta do more manic videos where I'm up early. I'll just work on that. I was just editing, reading, watching little videos here and there, putting on some meditating. My days start early. I like to get out of a lot out of my day. I don't like living in the simulation or sleeping. I'd rather live it. Because we're only do this once. We only have this time once. This is it. This is all she wrote. So you just keep going with it. Every day you hopefully wake up and you keep going until you keep doing it. If you can't do it anymore. And while you do it, you just keep doing it and you figure it out. But I'm really liking where I'm at now with movies and writing. And I mean, I just meant like I should use this show as like a really mental health thing, and like a good topic would be football right now, NFL. I'm stuck more on the fact that like a conspiracy that's fake, it's rigged. Right now they're in control of it. They're a bunch of I don't like gamers. I think I'm finding out that not that I don't like gamers. I don't like gamers are like if you're only one thing, it's fine. But when you start like mixing them with other things, you become like this toxic cocktail of like crazy person. But let's talk about that's a good topic, even if it's on sound. But like something like Mark Sanchez like getting stabbed, like I've been kind of following it. He's Latino, he's from California. He played USC what for 1 year, and or at least he started for 1 year. Then he went to the Jets, and then he had those two AFC runs, and then yeah, he's an analyst. But like that's kind of, I think that has something to do with. They're like, well, he was like a good guy or whatever. Never had no things, but I think maybe CTE. I think maybe that has something to do with it. And CTE, I think, is a very, very, very big thing with athletes. At least football with that contact, we're hitting head-on collisions. Um, I think he's saying that he's getting arrested and he's getting 5 felony charges. So it's like, oh wow. I don't read the news, but social media is now the news. So anything I try to stay away more and more. Like I'm interacting with strangers more or less now than I've ever had in my life. It's because I'm 40, 41. But I'll tell you this: at 41, like life, it's like crazy. Being a father, I'd be a different 41-year-old if I was like by myself alone. You wouldn't get this. Like I think I'd be more chill, but I'd be more annoying or whatever. Maybe I wouldn't be doing comedy. But this guy, this version, when I was younger, I decided to build. I get it now. The younger guy couldn't do it, so he needed help. I'm older now, and I'm like, thank you, because yes, but it's tough. But I enjoy it. I enjoy. Why was I going with this? I was basically trying to say like uh like quality time, just the time you spend with people too, right? And being here is a big deal because I don't know, social media triggers you, and people are just man, people got a lot of time on there, and I think we're starting to spend a lot of time on social media, and I'm trying to spend a lot of time on the internet. People are starting to really understand habits and patterns, and mental health is really bad. Brain rot, man. You know, that was a bad one. Where you're on the computer too much and you just start believing it, or just I can look it up real quick, but yeah, brain rot's a bad one. It's just it's to me it's just like I'm also like noticing being 41 in Austin and then like just living like a very plain life of like work, get my kid and then hang out with him, and then comedy, and more filmmaking, and that's it. Just simple things I enjoy doing. Um, and I just been here for 22 years, and I've always noticed like people are just always hostile. Always got like something to say, or they're like they always have a bad attitude. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. But goddamn, even like today we played basketball. Like every time I go play basketball in the city leagues, just like a bunch of talking. They're just talking crap, man. And it's not like a bit, but it's just like you can't even just have a simple conversation. I just checked the ball. We're playing with a flat ball, and I checked it, and the guy was like, "Well, you calling that? That's why you blew you out?" I was like, "No, I just wanted to make sure because I knew it's like the ball I'm trying to dribble. I've been working on some moves, and one of the moves I need needs a full ball. I don't even like. I didn't like playing basketball with a full air before, like fully air inflated. But now, just after watching videos and like trying to get better at basketball, I'm playing with full air basketball, the right PSI. Wait, let me find out real quick. Um, but when you play with it, it's so much better. And it goes where you want to go. It's more precise. It's agile. Agile. It's more like accurate. Like it's like boom, boom. I know where to put it. I know where I want to go. I want to do. And I have a new move now where and that's how I do it. And I tried doing it twice today, and it got flat on me. And I was like, look. And there's a dead spot on the. Well, I don't think it was a dead spot. But I just did it wrong. But I what do you call it? The ball got it, and then but I made up for it though because I picked this guy pretty good. Took his cookie. He was trying to do his moves, and I was like, "Oh, it's so predictable. You keep yourself wide open." And then I lost the ball because I tried to be all fancy with the pass. I recorded it, so I'm kind of upset. How much? How much? What's the PSI? Um, wait, how do I ask this? What's the PSI for a basketball? Oh wait. Okay. Standard basketball should be inflated to 7.5 to 8.5 pounds per square inch. PSI. Those sources suggest a range of 7 to 9. I don't know what sources that is. Overinflation can make the ball too hard to control and affect its bounce, while underinflation results in a ball that doesn't bounce properly. The precise recommendation PSI is often printed on the basketball itself, can be checked with a precision gauge for accuracy. Well, I love the way I've been reading these years. Thanks to Ben, my boy Ben Garrett, which I need to get back. I'm getting him back, guys. I'm getting Ben back. I need to figure it out before the year's out. Professional NBA basketball. Yeah, because I don't know, man. This city's funny, but man, a lot of people just they're on the edge. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and oh, that's probably the other person. Yeah, still, official basketball should be inflated. NBA basketball should be inflated 7.5 to 8.5 psi. That was not. I said I need to go around with a gauge, like that lady that was going around checking, making sure it was medium rare. She was like, "It's this temperature." And then, oh no, that was a manager of mine that just did that. Yeah, I've been having fun. Wait, how did this? That's weird. They know social media. Um, that's funny. No, and then then last week too, just smart asses. They're trying to be. I think people are trying to be funny. I don't know, coming off kind of weird. Oh yeah, who's laughing now? Hey Sarah, I hope you're still out watching. I did want to say I've been posting movies, but I haven't been posting what I really want to post. But I should start tomorrow or maybe tonight. But I'll say thank you because you and a few other people I follow have been putting some pretty badass pics, some awesome theme stuff, and just very joyful Frightmare stuff. And I have a lot of baggage. I mean, baggage, a lot of buildup and backup. So I my Frightmare friend, my Frightmare friend. She gets me. Hope I get her. What's up, girl? No, yeah, I've been seeing you post pretty badass stuff. You're so creative. I'm like, oh, I want to mimic her so bad. So I got to do it. But check it out. I don't know if you've seen the poster. I think you did. I feel like I don't even know your life. You have you have so many things going on. I want to know about. Just ask. I'm here, bro. I'm 24/7 dad. And I work. I usually work 3 jobs, and then I try to do all this crazy stuff, creative stuff, but it just makes me look crazy. That's why I got the show My Manic Mondayz, because I feel like this is a interactive vlog for me. So you guys, I'm learning to grow this. This is a talk show as well, so I'm learning to grow this. But yeah, check it out. I got a new change the poster. But the movies, I'm done. I'll be done with it like now. I just have this little thing I gotta do. It's probably take like 15 minutes. A Ty Gwynn and C.J. Robles movie, Sick and Twisted. Lugerville's finest. The P is silent. It's a dark comedy. You're gonna like it. Um, I don't know. I don't know when I'm streaming it, but I know we're trying it in theaters. But for you, since you live way out in West Texas, I'm not gonna let anybody know exactly where or Southwest. Nah. What do you call it? I'll just send you a link. You can watch it and you can give me feedback. It's very independent though. It's very independent. It was shot for a very low budget, and we had fun doing it. And it was basically there's maybe outside of me, which at the time I'm more of a clown state, more than an actor because I was taking clown classes. But I'll say I was more directing. I'm directing too, so I was focusing on that. I'll say we shot the movie with a bunch of stand-ups, but I gotta give it up to like man, Jordan. He did a good job. Jordan Yates as an actor, he did a good job. Ty's a stand-up, but he also acts. Um, Pat knows he's an actor and a comedian, so he's right there. He did good. So as I'm looking at this movie, I'm learning how to I was like learning people's personalities and learning how to get the best out of them. And there's just the things that I when I shot the movie because I was just we just showed up and did it. I was like, hey, we're doing this. There's no really preparation. Just show up. I'm a huge prep guy. Too much, but now I'm better. Now because of this movie, I've learned to relax. But like I thought I was like, man, they're calling they want to make a bad movie or just make a movie. Just make a movie. We don't care how it looks, even if it's bad, we'll do it. And I kind of had that idea in my head. I was like, whatever, get over that perfectionist thing. But there are some scenes where I was like, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. And they didn't even capture this. But due to my editing skills, I was able to find exactly the spots we need and get what we needed. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm happy I took the time to do this. I'm still fixing some of the edits, but like some of my favorite scenes happen by accident, like total accident. Like they weren't scripted, they weren't planned, and even like some of the shots, we get and shout out to my cameraman Rocco, man, did a great job. Um, he I gotta give it to him, man. We gotta find that guy more work. You guys need a videographer? I got one. Does a great job. It's based out of San Antonio, but it'll come to Austin. I'm gonna have to stalk all your socials and see what you got going on. Oh shit, that's awesome! Can't wait to see it. All right, yeah, talk me on social media. I don't really tell, like I mean, just been the hell ass. I like being dumb because I'm dumb. Yeah, I throw a bunch of random stuff out. But now I'm gonna show more of my life because I think this whole journey of the actor is kind of cool, and I don't mind sharing it. Also, check this out. I'm going with this because of that cougar thing where you can help me out with this if you want. Um, Starting the Cougar Companion. It's IG page. It's for it's kind of like it's basically like a self making a I like image consulting. I kind of found a little bridge here with this comment I made, and I've been having fun with it. And somebody wrote in there, look on this. Check it out, Sarah. On this stupid comment, I gotta send it to you. Stupid comment I left, and it's funny because I'm like, there's something there. If I did this, where is this at? How do I do this? It's got 917 hearts and 75 comments, but one of the comments is right at the top, like right in the very top. So we're at now. All right, it's about. I'm giving advice about cougars, and then the Pack 87 wrote, "This guy needs a TV show on Discovery Channel, the Steve Irwin 2025, and 38 hearts with that." So I was like, hey, I can help these people out. And then just because I write material for stand up, I've been like, hey, I'm not the cougar. Look at that hair. I was like, no, no, I write, we're writing stand up. I was just like, well, I can write material for this. This is kind of fun. I like sketch. So I'm learning to have fun with this. And I reached out to one of my acting buddies, and she said she's down to help me out. And I think I can get some great material with working with her. You've seen her in my stuff. Allison Mastika, like I really would like to work with her. She's so good. She's always fun. Yes, you do. Well, you see, I'm 41 now. So when I was young, I dated a certain type of woman by accident. I was talking. Did I tell my brother that today? I was like, after the basketball game, I told him, I was like, it's kind of funny. Like, I didn't plan any of that stuff. I just experienced it, and I had a good time. It was fun, and I learned things. And I didn't realize that that young man, CJ, was hooking up the CJ, the adult man, or the older guy, the age guy. I don't know what we are, but um, he's helping that guy out a lot. So yeah, I got like it's just funny because I'm like, dude. But the comments are so hilarious. I gotta say the comments, like, and then they're like real cougars, like but like they're my age, so chicks, and I was like, just having fun with y'all. Man, you know what? I'm gonna download this. I want to make space for this because I want this to make clips because we're having a good time. I know there's 6 people here, so thank you. Mondays is always hectic and Monday Night Football, but man, just yesterday I just got tired and I was like, you know what? I learned this from my professor from motion graphics, Steve Mullins. He said, because one time I said, man, I would get like my eyes would get like super red from exhaustion, and he would just say like, you know what? Sometimes it's just good to just shut it down, get the body rest. They're doing that a lot of days studios, so I wouldn't be surprised if you fall into something like that. And I said, well, that's pretty cool. But I remember that. And yeah, now I rest. So, but also kind of doing more Spanish stuff, and they say siesta. So I've been taking siestas, and they're fun because I'm getting older. So your type when you were younger were cougars? Not really. This is the way I've been trying to write this. Opportunist. So I didn't even notice this when I graduated high school, right when I turned 20, like what do you call it? Like so, right, like from 19 to 20, I started getting the word handsome instead of cute or pretito, and I got prieto. So I noticed a shift. Then, well, and then I got my heart broken at 21 by a girl. And then I heard that fucked me up. And then I had to break out of that. And then just, I don't know, at 22, I was like, I bartend a lot, or I'd be working while catering or something. And you're just out in the hill country and just make friends. You have fun. Don't take it too serious. Have a good time. And what do you call it? Yeah, kind of. What's funny because I didn't even realize they're cougars till now. Like I didn't even like date. I was just kind of like, I mean, date, yes. We hang out for a lot of time, but it was just fun. Like it wasn't like serious, and I didn't know this. It was like, I'm mommy issues. Nah, I was just like, she's hot. You know, I grew up on the border, man. I was like, you. By the time like, girls are pregnant all the time, so like you dating a pregnant girl is like a very attractive pregnant girl. I mean, not at the same time, but like had a kid, a mom or a milf or whatever, and like it's very common. So I didn't care. And plus, I'm from a huge family. Like kids, it's like nothing. And I don't think a lot of girls my age saw that as a thing. So I'll just hang out with mature women too. But also too, it helped me mature as a man because I had a hard time maturing, and the fact that I don't know, I grew up, had fun, and now I can help out other people. Just it's just a fun comment, but I think it's not the guys that posted it that want the info; it's the other people. And I don't know. I think I've always, since a young age of 13, when I started reading Men's Health at 11. I think somewhere when I was 17, I was like, I want to be an image consultant. And I just realized you had to have a story to be a good image consultant. So now I got a story. Whether it's good or not, it's whatever you make it, right? There was a lot of addiction, or I'm an addict, so I got to like work on it right in the beginning where I had to figure out that. Once you figure out that addiction and you figure out that the thing is like I always thought it was like it goes away, the depression's gone and all that shit. I thought it was done, and then once you figure it out, once you set your short-term goals, your long-term goals, once you really figure out yourself and you start doing it, you run every day, you do all that stuff, and then we're getting healthy relationships, all this stuff, and then it just hits you back again. And it's like, what the hell? And then it's all of a sudden nowhere, it just drags you back to hell. It just grabs you. And that's where like horror movies are there for me because they're like comfort food, right? And that's why it's like I don't know. Like, people trip out that I like horror movies. I like horror, like I don't know. I like stories, and honestly, like about the thing I love about Texas Frightmare showed me like real people and what really like they really want to watch and what they really want to do and what they really want to see. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I'm an incubator right now because I got a kid and I want him to be. My father wasn't there for me. I want my kid. I want my kid to say that shit. I can't have. That's something I can control. That I don't want it to hit me in the future where I'm like, like I don't want that. That's something I can control. So when I control, I can be around. I'm supposed to do that. The filmmaking, I've done a million things outside of that, and I got more. That made me a better actor because getting life experience. But did a million things because I wanted to see what the thing I didn't. I want to make sure the things I don't want to do. I want to make sure I don't want to do them. And as I started chipping all that stuff out, that list away, and trying to do certain things, and filmmaking was always there. And then the videos, filmmaking and video are two different things to me. And I've always can do video, but I love filmmaking. It's just the story, the time it takes, the organization, the production, the post, everything, everything about it is what I love. So now that I'm at this spot in my life where it's like okay, I could go with it and do something with it. And just those stories. I don't have any movements. I don't have anything to say. I just like stories. I'm always interacting with like random shit. Let me talk about it. I want to have fun with it. And now I'm working with this crew, so I'm trying to see who we can work with and who we can grow. But I also have my video store. So I want to grow that thing too. So I'm learning to make stuff and put it there so everybody can watch it. And it's not just like in the void or you have to go here and buy, also like I'm very proud of like of doing that stuff. So it's hard, but it's good. It's fun. It's not difficult, but it's hard. But I do. Sorry, I'm trying to like see why this thing won't process all this stuff. I guess because I'm on it. So I'm just gonna cancel this. It's not doing it. And I already got it anyways. It's 112. Sorry, I need to like make sure because I don't want to delete something that I can't get back. All right, cool. I'm just gonna delete this for space because I need the space. And we got still no space. Oh my goodness. I gotta delete one of these big ones. Sorry, big one. I gotta delete you. Oh wait, let me download it real quick. Sorry guys. I really like where this is going, and if I'm at maxed out like memory with this thing, and if I would have done this, whenever. Plus I was on hiatus for a little bit. The summer of depression. I hate it. Sarah, I hope you don't get that. I think I understand Texas Frightmare more than ever because that May is the midpoint through October to this point where I love. But that's a reminder, like, hey, we got to get through this. We got to get through it. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. My son is watching Gumball every day. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All right, here we go. What episode is this? 114. Yeah, I'm going to make some real space right here. And 114 is in there. 112? Yes. Let's delete you. You just got to double check, triple check, because you don't want to do that. All right. Now I got space. Now we can talk. All right. All right. Back to cougars. Cougars are, no, it's also like respect as well. You learn that. And I wrote something, I like a comment I wrote. I said, if you don't have experience and you don't have money, manners, oh God, what I want to get this right. I would say manners, listening. And no, I'm going to butcher this. But I mean, look, I wrote it. I should have quoted this. Yeah, because a lot of these girls, because I wrote in your letters, I wrote, just be quiet and you'll do fine. I go, don't talk too much and you'll do fine. And a lot of them were like, shut up. How about don't talk at all? How about you just keep that mouth shut? Well, mama, so I was like, oh shit, those are like feisty ones. It's also funny. I've been doing research and I'm finding out about more like what's a leopard, what's a puma, what's a jaguar. So this has been fun for me. Yeah, I've been doing this in between movie stuff. I have to break my brain away from the movie because then I'll get stuck in it, and I don't, and then I can be like, you be too nitpicky. Like doing wrong things where it's hurting and damaging, and where I want to love it and soothe it. Okay, education, manners, and respect makes up for the lack of being around formal environment. In short, just higher standards. So if you want to raise your standards, you want to learn how to date, something like that. But dude, I don't know. Like I always thought, like it's just the mentality too. Because maybe some guys, because even when I was younger, and I'm not a millennial, but I'm not Gen X, I'm Gen Y. But it's a big thing to me. Like a lot of guys aren't really open to that in a way, unless it was a joke or like I was like, you want to hang out, or they'd be like, you want to hang out the weekend? Like, sure. Like I was going to wine country, not knowing I was going to wine country. I was just like, we went out here, just drinking, having fun. Came back to the city, or don't, or go out to the burbs. Like you're in Circle C for one, like it's just for like a weekend. It's just whatever. And that's so funny. I said that specifically because a lot of people freak out when I'm in that area, and they're like, "How do you know this stuff?" I go, "Because I'm observant. I'm a writer. I like picking up on things. I'm a survivalist. What do you do here?" Because also, I didn't know. I didn't really know we were doing things in real life. But if I can help out a little bit, maybe, or just have fun with it. I think it's funny. I think we need humor. I think a lot of people are just taking everything. It's getting so tight right now, especially drinking. I don't drink anymore. Doing it. I'm not even bragging. I don't need it. I haven't drank in my 40s, and I stopped drinking like at 37. I started cutting down a lot. So I wanted to memorize. I wanted to have this. I want to remember things. I want to hang out. I want to be fun. I don't want to be a mess. So you can't do that with cougars, really, especially when you're like my age. You don't go for. I said they're my age, so you can't you went to school with people like that. Like you can't. I don't know. But younger guys, you want to learn, you gotta hit your boy up. Happy to see you. Oh, hey Perry, what's up? What is that? It never fails. Out of nowhere, things are fine, and you'll be feeling fine. Then, like you said, it just feels like you got hit. All the bad feelings pop up to remind us that they still exist. I know, and that's when I see, like, when I'm writing a horror movie, like a monster movie. That's when I really like. I'm like, I think I know why this person needs to go. I think I know why this person needs to live. I'm not writing or making these things. I hate saying this, but it's 50-50. I'm doing it for myself, but I'm doing it with intention and knowing that I want you to enjoy it. So when I'm going through something, I don't want to just write an emotion, and I want to be like, because I might be like that. But at the same time, maybe that someone else is going through that. So let's figure out how to articulate that. What is this? Is this a painting? Is this a comic book? This is writing? Dude, ChatGPT is like really opened up the whole thing for me in the sense of like, I'm a creative. Instead of me hiring different people right off the bat to just work with them, I can just make all these stupid mock-ups and be like, this is what I'm looking for. I can just screenshot them too, whatever I need. Storyboards. Just once you learn the frame of things, it makes things easier when you're feeling depressed. And I'm like, I just got to do this. But also, there's that dopamine hit I'm rushing for with this, where I get a little bit done, or I tweak something, or something. I didn't edit for 2 weeks, and I came back, and then I hit it, and I'm bad, and it's just. But also too, I have a high awareness. So all my attributes, one of my attributes is no excuse. It's really high. But also it's because I have a high awareness. So if I notice I'm like, God, why? It's because I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. Or maybe because I let this get to me, or why is this still bothering me? And I'm looking at my son like, I don't want him to be like that. So I'm like, oh, just let it go. Let it go. It's gonna age you. So it's hard, but a lot of that stuff comes back because it's just like, I don't know why it's like that. Like it's just like, I'm right here. I'm like, all right. But now I like to battle it. Now I like to be like, it's like Dream Master Freddy. It's just like, you're in my nightmare. No, you're my dream. Might be your nightmare, but it's my dream. I'm also in control. But also Freddy's like my friend. So I'm like, why are we trying to kill me? I'll get you more people. Let's just hang out. Just leave me the hell alone. Keep your Freddy fingers away from me. Pinche mocoso. Something like that. But I think oh, thanks, Barry. I think that depression, that thing, whatever it is, if I can have fun with it, with this fun, like I'm having fun with this right now. If I can have fun with this, I'll do it. When people want to interact, have fun with this, at least something else, I'll do it. Because all that's doing is I have working this movie has just showed me that I have the wheels. Thank you for your comment, sir. I have the wheels, the know-how, the experience to do this. So now I'm just doing it more and more and more and more, and having fun with it, and just doing more than just like doing things like this. Like, wait, what I do? Sorry, what the heck did I just do? I minimized myself to the minimalist. What the hell did I just do? See, it's a growing show. Yo, I don't know what I did. I made my screen like this tiny. Now I'm not gonna be able to read anything. What the hell did I do? So I hit this and I went like that and I said, no. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Sorry, StreamYard is actually updated stuff. But doing that, then going and talking to Kevin. Kevin Smith was here a couple weeks ago and talking about my son. I look like shit. And then my son was there. And, like having this quote for that Monday, long time no see, I pray that the caliber of your questions has improved. Because it's like, I want to be better at where I'm at. And one of the things I said when I was talking to him, I said, I love how I said this. I go, Kevin, I did the whole Kevin thing. You meet him, you try to take your time, but you only have so little time. So I only have the talking points and whatever. So I was like, I had a question about editing, and I'd asked you. I sent him I have a cameo from him, and he had given me some advice. But the advice didn't work for that, so I had problems, and I got stuck in editing parts. And well, I could only solve my own problems. So through me asking my own questions, I got my own answers. So I solved it. I don't have any questions for you about editing. And I go, but when I said, I got problems, but I solved my own problems. And he said, as one should. And as one should, like, he's right. You get your own problems, you solve your own problems. Sometimes it's a lot to bear, but really, it's probably that little thing that it's gonna come back, right? But at least I could throw it over there. Like I don't know. I still like I don't. It's like conversations with my mom have gone like left or sideways lately, and they're not even existent. Someone I used to talk to every day now is like 8 days. I'm like, she's just depressed or something or sad, and try to talk to her about it, and she don't want to talk. And I'm getting a little too personal, but this is my show, right? I also get like that. Like I'm like, what can I do? I can't show her this movie. I can't show her this movie. I can't show her this. But what I can do is something I have been working on. And I know exactly what I'm doing. So this is the next one I'm doing. This is what I'm working on right now. Johnny Can Fly. This is an action comedy. An extraordinary guy caught up in an extraordinary mess. Gonna try to use some of the same cast and keep going with this. Shoot this one like we did, like Sick and Twisted, but a little bit more organization. More a script and storyboard will be provided for this, but I want everybody to go along with the journey with me, and we do weekly updates. And then I'll be doing Patreon, so I'll be doing everything on daily updates on that. But I've been slowly getting into my Patreon, just figuring out timing and how I want to record. But yeah, got it lined up, kind of like what I want to do, because I have Mystic Sombrero and I have The Meaning Without. So those movies are movies I really want to know how to make, because I want to be able my mom to see them, but I can't take forever, right? So I need to make the DVDs. I need to go and do that, but I want to be able to do that. I wanted to see my Escandalo performances, but I have them on YouTube. I mean, I'm going to put them more on there so she can watch them like that. She doesn't want to travel. She don't do anything. So, but at least I want to find a way I can still entertain her, and even though I'm not there. So this is kind of more, there are going to be some Lifetime movies I do. And yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I want to do them. I want to play. I don't even care if I have small, my own movies, have tiny little roles in a Lifetime movie, but if I can get a good Lifetime performer, an actor, actress, I'll do it. Or if I get someone that's a good, well known, that will do it, let's have fun. See where we can go with it. Let's see where the audience, let's see where the CJ audience wants to go. Because I could juggle a lot, even though it looks goofy, I'm doing it. Yeah. I also do have a, it was always one movie, and then it kind of formed into this other movie because the two reasons were very similar. And then this other movie, just after meeting Best Angel, she started getting me these ideas about this other movie. I was like, oh, I could do it that way. Like I didn't have to be like so dramatic. I could just literally stay in a top tier position and just stay there and tell that story. So it's learned. So learned now. I have two stories, and I'm opening up so much now. Thank you, Sarah. I think if you're still there, thank you. I appreciate you. Because yeah, like when you have somebody here that you know, or my boy Josh, Michael Andrade sometimes stops by. Um, those people stop by and say, "What's up?" But you know, I gotta have the cast Sick and Twisted on. Maybe have them on next week. See if I can get everybody round up. We can do a talk about it. I'll do that. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Let's try to do that. Let's see if we get the cast, and we get. I'm working on the motion graphics, and I'm working on the teaser trailer. So we're gonna have two trailers, and you only hear that first here, or my IG when I talk about it. God, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've been talking for 50 minutes and 53 seconds, but this is what the show's about. I feel more relaxed. Thank you. I don't think therapy works for me anymore in the sense that like sitting down one on one. And I think it's more. I think I've surpassed that, and I'm looking for something different. And this is what I've been doing. So I think this is good for me. That's so awesome. How have you so many different projects going on? I can see the wheels in your mind constantly moving. Oh, thanks. They're just old stuff. I also I think I did something to myself where I write every day. Every morning I write. I got to give a shout out and a oh, I don't know where the hell you're at. Kyle Thornton passed away a couple years ago. He's a guy I worked with for a year at Vincennes Steakhouse. This guy was a filmmaker, director, very Tarantino. Um, but he was very troubled. He had a lot of pent up. I want to say he was, I want to say just suburb kind of angry. And he was 50 something. He would talk about his diabetes because it always messed him up. And his last post before he passed away, before he ended it, was this diabetes shit is too much. I'm out, y'all. You're never gonna see him again. Now that's whether he just got off social media and we don't know he's gone, or if he really did end it. But it'd be cool if I hope he's not dead. But he's dead. But he'd always question me, man, about filmmaking. You're a filmmaker. You are a filmmaker. It took him about a month or two to really accept me as a filmmaker. But once he was around me, he realized, nah, you're the only guy I could really talk about movies with, and the way you talk about them. And at the time, I was just clown mode all the time, not knowing I had to bottle it in. And I'm a waiter, man. I don't know. I want to make people laugh. I make people laugh. I make money. You know, I don't care. I don't really care about the tips. I want to get out of my house. I just, if I'm at my house, I'm at a bar, I'm at a club. If I got to work, I got to work. And that keeps me at least this path. I'm making money. Paying off debt. How did I get in debt? I don't know. I don't ever have debt. I got debt now. So, but every time I talk to him, he did this to me. Filmmaker, what'd you do? What'd you do? And I was like, oh, this guy's testing me. And he's like, what you do, filmmaker? What you do? What you watch? What you write? You writing every day? You writing every day? And I'd be like not bullying. It was just kind of like, he's also a basketball player. So that brotherly camaraderie was there. So I was like, no, I didn't write. And you're not a writer. And you need to be a writer. If you write every day, if you wake up every day and you write, no one can tell you're not a writer. Because what are you doing? You're fucking writing. And I'd be like, oh, wow, he's right. So I got that idea. So 3 to 4 years ago, I wake up every day and I write. And it doesn't have to be like, I don't have anything here. I mean, you can put it on your phone. I use notes now. I count that digital. But like, it could, I mean, literally just be like this. You wrote. Oh, you didn't wrote right. But that's little notes or clip notes or some bullshit you have to get out of your head. Sometimes someone pisses you off and I hate it when this person Mars around them and you just write that shit instead. Because I don't want this in my fucking movie. You know? And you write and you're like, ugh, that's a weirdo. That's a weak weirdo. Ugh. You burn it up and that's it. You got it out of your system. Transfer of energy. I had a Salazar, I think his name was Elisandro Salazar. But last name was Salazar. He's a professor at ACC, graphic design teacher. He helped me out a lot. Latino. Helped me out a lot, man. He helped me. He was a very good looking guy too, man. He was like older gentleman. Well, you know what? So you're looking at a different angle. You're looking at too many angles. Focus on stuff like that. You focus on, But also, he helped me out a lot because I would share stories with him, and he would think about it and be like, "Well, I have a story to tell you, so hear me tell you my story, and maybe it relates." And it makes sense to me, and I'd be like, "Okay," or it didn't, but I'd hold on to it, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's what he meant." Or later, I'm in some bed, like, "How did I know that?" Oh, because he told me that. But that's so I was like writing and then doing graphic design every day, and then like the AI can only do so much, and it's gonna do whatever. It's gonna have the same. It's gonna suck. Like whatever people want to pay for that, pay for that. But if you want like a real thing and you want to know somebody while you're on Earth, something that you love and cherish, a movie, I'm right here. Now, if it sucks, it's not my fault. I'm trying to do it for everybody. Like, nah, but I think I have a Rolodex of years of just writing. A Meaning Without started was one of my first. I could have done this movie and I just didn't know how to do it. But now I love that I've gotten so much older and so much time has passed. And now I know I want to tell a story. A lot of movies, I guess, yeah, Marco Vargas, my cousin, not my cousin, but or Mario, no, not Mario Vargas. I think it's Mario Vargas. He was a producer. I met it when I was 21, and I showed him when I was writing with him, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you write for like a man." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You write for like a man. Like it's not for a 21-year-old. How do you know all this shit?" And I was like, "I don't know." And some of it was this cougar stuff, but yeah, I'm getting haircut Saturday. But some of it was like it was like he was like, "Yeah," he goes, "You should write stuff more for your age." I go, "Oh, I don't like people my age." He goes, "Well, then you should hold on to these until you get older." And I was like a volt or something. He goes, "Yeah, just because of paper." I was like, "Yeah," because I typed it out. He goes, "Yeah, don't let people have this." And I was like, "Hold on to it." So I did. So I locked those stuff up. If I would have had my shirt now, it would have been Shipwreck Studios. My business I started in 2007. For video services, whatever. I don't hit it 100% because I didn't really want to learn how to pay taxes. Now I do. I didn't really want to learn how to make an income doing that for 24/7. Now I want to. I had, being a wait. I love waiting tables. Did it for 9 years. I'm at the point now where I have so much experience, and so I got to be my own guy. But now I don't want to own a restaurant. I don't mind doing vending. So I like doing that. I like being in charge. But I don't like. I don't think I can work 8 hours a shift anymore. It's done with me. I can't do that. I can't work for under somebody. I have to be. I need to be in control. I can manage a restaurant, but you'd have to pay me a lot, and that's not worth it. But I wouldn't want to be there. I need mobility now. And I think my work. I think understand that about me because now they're sending me out la verga, and it's like 40 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes to get out. I'm driving. I'm just driving, but I'm learning about my environments. I'm seeing where I want to shoot. I saw something today, and I was like, "Ooh, I wouldn't have seen this if I drove through it today because there's one thing, and look at this. It's right here. I want to shoot here now." So my brain's total filmmaker now. But all the projects, they just pick something, and I spend all day at home. I'm with so and so and so junior. Like I want to find things to entertain them with. I grew up in a really big family, very judgy family, but very big. So I was always around people. I'm not extroverted. I'm introverted. Extroverted and introverted is how you get your energy. I'm social. I'm a social introvert, which they say doesn't exist, but it does. I can be around people. I don't mind talking, but I get exhausted. Like, too much shit. I gotta go home, unwind. While I'm unwinding, I'm doing things productive. I've met so many people in these conventions, and that's what I'm saying. Thank you, because you're posting stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't even post anything. I'm too moving too far where I need to slow down and catch up with myself. So now instead of having 7 projects on the bill, now I have 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not going more than 3 or 4, but I'm projecting what I want to do next. So I'm throwing like friends. I gotta hang out with you. I gotta throw you in front, so I can be like, that day I have blocked off for us. I don't care what mood I'm in. I don't give a shit. I said I was gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. And even if they don't make it, I'm like, you want to FaceTime? Nah, we're cool. I was like, oh, then whatever. But make the effort. And guys, I'm not a bro. I'll bro out, but I'm not. I don't need we're the boys. We're the black. That's not me. I grew up by girls. I grew up with girls. I'm the CJ, what are you getting? Limpieza. Shit, the janitor and shit. But they left me alone for half the time. That half time I got to play Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, watch extra pay-per-view, but the other half was just dramatic. That I feel like I look well kept because my mom and her sisters is always with the lotion, with the shower, with the brushing, with everything. So I just kept it going as an adult. So I'm trying to groom my son like that, but it's hard. I think I need my tias to just be. But they don't even do that. They see him and they love him. They see me and they go, I'm like, great, it doesn't end. But I love him, so I can't say anything. But my grandma's 90th. I turned in straight waiter and I loved it. 3 tables. They all had their 3 little mafia tables there. this one wasn't talking to this one. I was like getting all the scoop. I was figuring it out. I was like, they're gonna kill me at the end of this, but it's fine. I'm just gonna get to the end of the movie, and I'm gonna get off by one of my tias. ¿Qué hiciste, mijo? Ay, qué lindo. Not just playing, but it felt very mafia. But I love it. I love catering to my family. It's fun. If I'm your family, I'm gonna try to care to you guys. This time, bring some more movies. I got to give it to the guy that inspired me to do what I'm gonna do. When I'll talk about it more later, but there's someone at Frightmare that inspired me to do what I'm gonna do this coming up year. I didn't get a VIP, no VIP for CJ. I already saw Matthew Lillard and Warwick Davis are there, so I'm gonna need to make a lot of money from here to then. Because I'm gonna need to pay people to wait in line for me because I need those. But yeah, I didn't get a VIP because I like doing it every. It's like it goes VIP, no VIP, VIP, no VIP, VIP, no VIP. I like going like that because it makes me. And also with this last VIP thing with the Bruce Campbell line, with the VIP with the line before the line. I'm the guy behind the guy behind the guy behind the. I thought that was silly, so I was like, you know what? If I need true VIP, and if I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, I need to just be me. Plus, I like hanging out with all y'all goofballs. And yeah, I'm spending too much money, by the way. Yeah, way too much money. I had the money, I just didn't want to do it. I'm like, I'm gonna need this for something else. And I'm thinking I'm needing it for like ads and stuff for this show, for my movie, for Sick and Twisted, coming out soon. I've never even attempted. Well, madam, when you're an all-star like yourself and you understand the system and to use it and the timing, oh, you're golden. You don't need that. Simps over here. I need that. I need that. Get out of my way. Muévese. I'm VIP que se mueve. I'm VIP. I'm important. I need that. Like, not playing. I just don't like waiting in lines, but I think I do it like this because also like it's not that expensive, I don't think. But it's also like you're guaranteed to meet the person. But guess what? You're guaranteed to spend $150. So I'm kind of like, if I'm meant to meet, I'm meant to meet him. If Matt Hendrickson is there, I'll just wait. I'm gonna pay somebody $100 to wait line for me, and I don't care if it's 10 minutes or 10 hours. Like same, whatever, whatever. Yeah, right. I know you. Well, you get the photos, you're badass. But I loved it because I love you cosplay, and your cosplay is pretty, you're cute. But I love it that like y'all like I was just doing it because I'm a clown, I'm an improv. But I also I took my picture of Robert England. I wanted to have fun, so he's like killing me, And when I show people that, they like laugh at it and they love it. Like I'm like, oh, and then I didn't really see anybody doing stuff like that. And then I mean, y'all do like y'all dress up, y'all have fun, y'all take good pictures. And I'm like, I need to do that. I think I've already surpassed 100 celebrities. So I know I'm in like I think like 140, 150. I didn't lose it. I misplaced my OG phone that has all these conventions and they're not in the cloud. So I'm like, oh no. Oh, check it out. My voice is going, so I do Goldar from Body Morphin Power Rangers. Hey, it's Goldar. We're here on My Manic Mondayz, where movies and mental health meet. Where's Rita? That kind of. My kid has the best imaginary dad, but it's like you got to break that separation between father and friend. So it's like, but I like having fun with it. When he does a Spider-Man, I can't do it. I can't do the William Dafoe, but he likes doing Spider-Man. Like, hey, Spider-Man. I can't do it. Hey, Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man. But I lost my voice. I need water, but I'm tempted to drink this dry old water, but I think I might have dropped something in it. This is clean. Little ash never hurt anybody. Anyways. Well, yeah, I'm at 104. I usually just do an hour, but I'll stay as long, like hanging out. I don't care, whatever. But oh, that feels better. Hey, Spider-Man. Horrible, but work on it. You work on it. And in impersonations, you have to do impersonations. You look like bozo. I do look like bozo. To do impersonations, you have to do them like every day. Oh yeah, oh wow. I didn't mean to go this far, Apache, but I did. But the do impersonations, you have to do them every day. And then there's a rhythm and a beat and a cadence. And that's like, you got to figure that pattern out. And it gets tiring. There's muscles here you got to work out. So we'll be doing that journey too, Sarah. We're going down. We're going to do my voice acting career. And then we'll just do little videos like this at first, but then we'll get better. We'll get followers, and then we'll get subscribers, and then we'll hire people, and then we'll have people that I can just focus on this thing and they can do the other stuff. And I can teach them because I've learned so much. I've learned how to podcast. I've learned how to stream. I've learned how to do audio. I've learned how to shoot video. I mean, just why? Because I don't want to get shortchanged. And if I can't do it, the thing is, when you get to the top of the mountain, like, it doesn't matter how you get the oranges to the top of the hill. You just got to get them up there. And I don't like excuses, and I don't like reasonings for those things to be happening. I just, if we've done our part, we've got our paperwork, and we're in the right, and we just go. A filmmaker is a problem solver. There's no such thing as a problem to a filmmaker. There's just infinity resolutions. Got to pick one. See, Sarah, if you believe, I believe, but I gotta believe. Something like that. Oh yeah, a new Macho Man. We little Macho Man. Nah, that one hurts. You can only do Macho Man for so long because I think I was doing it. But look at this. Dark Hearts. It's our time to rewind and shine. Yeah. But yeah, everybody out there, thank you for hanging out. My Manic Mondayz, movies and mental health. So this week I did have other topics, but I got more onto this and having more comfortability. But my topics for this week, Misterios improv. So yeah, I've been working with a lot of Latinos, Latinx, and Latinas for improving Scandalo and Misterios. Family Matters is what we call it. You'll see me doing some very questionable photos with a certain improver named Joey. Joey and I are just friends. But what do you call it? But we did a good mom and dad photo. You get the juice right. You know who the mom was. Movie release date soon to be. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do the screening soon. I think this week sometime. I'm gonna try to see when I get it down, and then we're doing. I think Fallout is gonna let me do a screening, and I got to pick a date today, and I didn't do that. I got to get on that tonight. I got to watch. I want to watch Critters Part 2 right now before it's too late, so I can get it in. And if I started before midnight, it ends at 1. I started it before, so I posted it a little bit before. And I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I watch the movies all the time. Oh, yeah, Robbie Lopez is screening Critters All You Can Eat on October 30th. YouTube. I'll share the link. I play Mitch. It's one of my favorite roles. Robbie really knows how to. I learned a lot from Robbie too, so I got to give it my hat to Robbie. Filmmaking. There's a lot of people I have to really do. Rob Mabry, dude, Trey Burbank, Kevin Smith, all those guys. But just right now, top of my head. But like, just you learn from people. But just seeing Robbie from beginning to end helped me out a lot. I was like, oh, okay, I am doing that. There's Robbie's way and there's CJ's way, and then there's the professional way, right? Professional way, and then there's Robbie's way a little bit under, and then I'm right here, or I'm like over here. Let's see what else we got. Up the rotate locations work for you. Okay. How did we poke the bear? Oh yeah, I gotta do my poke the bear ref. Oh, but I gotta do that on the side. I'm gonna do a video for YouTube. I'm going over my poke the bear comments because I'm not intimidated by North Austin. I could have gone there tonight. Not to be, I wasn't gonna be on stage, but I could have gone there. But it's at a dispensary place. It's pretty cool. But yeah, whenever you come to Austin, we'll take you. Center. We'll go poke the bear. You do stand-up comedy, you do 5 minutes of comedy, and then the audience has 2 minutes to roast you, basically on your looks, but on your set. But Ty Gwynn runs it. It's fun. It's really fun. So next time I'm on it, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna pigeonhole him and be like, I've been editing this movie for 9 months. You owe me. You put this in me. Look what you did to me. So I've been making a joke about that. Basically, I was like, yeah, I'm like the filmmaking machine. Wait, he put his goo in me, and I fucking made a fucking. God damn it. so like things go through my head. New IG page coming soon. Still work in progress. The Cougar Companion, and I do have a My Manic Mondayz show. Finally, an IG page, but I'm not active on it. I'm been focusing on the other one, so it's gonna be a lot. So I'm saying, like, to unlock these other things. I'm either gonna need money, I can do this full time, or just need money. Basically, give me that. But I also need help for some stuff, you know, because it's a lot, and I don't want to lose my eyesight to this, or I don't want to just, you know, I don't know, just sitting down stationary. I don't like it. I like in my studio. I have my shit. You know, I can stand up and stuff, but it is what it is. And I chose to do this field, and I'm already at the age where I don't want to do anything else. And you know, they say career change is always hard, and I think they're right. So I'm not changing careers. I've been doing this since '94, so let's keep going. I'm not like this old vet. I've just been in the box all the time. So now it's time to play. Um, yeah, I could also write a movie about that too. I've been thinking about that. So what else we got going? Mental health awareness, getting things done has boosted my mood. Yeah, I think that's true. Actually, it's been boosting my mood a lot. I think the fact that, you know, I should just be writing what I should be writing topics on here, and then that way I can talk about it with everybody. But yeah, I think getting things done has been boosting my mood. My house is kind of a mess. I have all this stuff. I'm making t-shirts. I got up, you know, I've been doing stuff like that. You're following my G's, C.J. Robles 2.0. You'll be caught up on what I'm doing for a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, what else I got? No, just I wanted to talk about Johnson, the running back for the Cincinnati. I can't even talk anymore. Cincinnati Bengals, but we'll talk about that next time. Or I'll just do a video about that. Maybe that. I don't know. I gotta go. I'm losing my voice. No. But thank you for hanging out with me in My Manic Mondays, where movies and mental health meet. I'm C.J. Robles. I'm your host, or Robles, como lo quieras decir. Thank you, Sarah, for hanging out with me, and everybody else who was here. I saw 7 people, so thank you for hanging out, chiming in, and saying, giving me the laughter, giving me the love. I appreciate y'all. And let's see where we navigate this thing, because I can feel we're moving, we're shifting. Whoa, we're going some places. Let's take it somewhere. Let's have some fun. Plus, if you're as bored as I am, let's go do some stuff. All right, adios. Love you guys. Oh, before I go, hey, good talking to you. Good night. Good night.